How are we going, everyone? I'm about to top up my tomato plants. These are the ones with the little pot around them. I've got a 10-inch pot around each one of these plants growing in the ground. What we're going to do now is remove the bottom foliage. We don't need it. I've got a couple here that have got a stem growing through them, which I'm going to keep, but most of all those leaves I'm going to take off. Secateurs, nice and clean, sharp scissors if you have. Sterilize them. Use your metho. Spray them so they don't get any spreading of disease from one plant to another. So now what I've got there is a clean stem. There's a little plant growing down there. I'll get rid of that one. And what we're going to do is basically fill it up. It doesn't matter that we've got this stem growing through because that's going to get covered as well, and that will end up growing some more roots. And we're going to do the same to the other 3 plants, remove the bottom stems, and then we're going to top them up. And it's only the stems that are inside the bucket itself that we take off. What I've got here, folks, a little bit of garden soil. And don't mind the dirty bag. This is our biochar compost. Now you can go compost straight. Look at that, super strong. And you can pour it straight onto if you like. I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of soil. Not a lot. You can add mulch if you like the typical mixer we've done in our garden beds. Mulch, bark, cocoa pith or the coconut coir. You can add all that into it too if you like and make it really fluffy. For me, I've chosen just to use the charcoal at the moment, the biochar charcoal with the compost, that is. So this has got charcoal in it. There's black grit already in the base. I don't think we need to add any black grit to this mix here. Just going to top it all up. And what this does is basically help the plant or cause the plant to grow more roots. So as a plant gets bigger, so do the roots. Wherever the stem contacts the soil, it causes it to grow roots. So we go in. And the pots, because they've got a hole in them, they're not anchored down completely. They're just sitting there. That's all we need to do for now, and we'll add some more later on. So we don't have to fill it up all the way to the top, folks. We're just going to go 2/3 of the way. That's enough. And if you haven't got a pot already around your plant, if you haven't done this before, look, it might be a little bit difficult to get it on now because the plant's so large you can't slide it over the top. What you can do instead is just mound up soil or composted soil around the plant. So now the pot's there to hold the soil in place. If you can't use a pot, just mound the soil up. You might use a little bit more soil so it doesn't fall away or wash away. But that way, at least you're covering some of the stem, and every part that you cover with soil grows more roots. And more roots means stronger plant, healthier plant. Real simple science. Look, at the end of the day, if you really want to get a pot around it or something, cardboard box, it's only for one season, it'll last long enough. Or just get an old pot, cut the side down, slit it down the side, wrap it around, but remember you've got to take the base out as well. So the soil actually goes all the way down to the soil on the ground or in a raised garden bed. So compost your garden beds, compost your plants, that is, your raised tomatoes so you can get more stronger roots growing on them. We've got the compost available online. I'm going to give it away actually. So we've only got about 40 bags left for the year, but it's got to be strictly pick up only. So place an order, $50 or more, and you get a free bag of compost to go with it. Pick up only. We can't put it in the post, folks. It's way too heavy. Check out our website, vasilisgarden.com. Look after your garden. I was going to say look after your plants, but look after your garden. It includes plants, soil, earth, and everything that goes around it. And look after yourself. vasilisgarden.com. From me, Vasili, Maresi. And don't forget to water it, because without water, nothing grows.